You put in an offer on a home you want, and you suddenly find out five other people also put in an offer, and you're now in the midst of a bidding war. What does this mean? A bidding war is when two or more buyers submit offers on a property at the same time, and as a result, have to compete with one another. Typically occurs in a seller's market, which is characterized by a low supply of houses and an overabundance of buyers, putting the homeowner in a powerful position. Buyers then have to go above and beyond, compelling everyone to come back with their best price and terms until a winner finally emerges. You may assume that it's always the highest price that wins the home, but in many situations, it's the offer that is well prepared and aligned with the seller's unique needs. No matter how you look at it, a bidding war is going to be stressful, but it can be less so with the winning strategies in this video. Hi everyone, welcome back to Property Ladder. My name is Kashnaz and I'm a realtor in Toronto. In this video, I'll be going over the strategies that you need to employ to win in a bidding war. Let's dive right in. First on the list, get pre-approved. If you find a home you want but can't immediately put an offer together due to uncertain finances, you most likely will lose the bidding war before you start. A mortgage pre-approval lets you know how much the lender is willing to loan you and determines your maximum purchase price. This information is crucial as understanding your maximum threshold as a buyer is imperative in a bidding war. Getting pre-approved is a fairly simple process and requires you to provide a mortgage broker with some information about your finances, income, and debts. Having a pre-approval in hand can help you make an offer quickly and shows the seller that you are serious and financially ready to close. Number 2, be flexible with the closing date. The winning offer isn't always the highest bid. It can be easy to assume that the highest number will simply win, but each seller has different priorities. For instance, if a seller needs a quick closing or a late closing, the buyer who can close the fastest or is flexible with the late possession might appeal to a seller more than the price. Being flexible and adjusting to the seller's closing timeline is one of the easiest negotiation tactics you can employ when trying to win a bidding war. Third on the list, increasing your deposit and having it ready to go. If you're serious about buying, having your deposit funds ready to go ahead of the offer date is essential. A deposit of 5% of the purchase price is the norm in the Toronto marketplace and is the minimum that the sellers will want to see. However, if you are able to submit more, you can absolutely do so, especially when competing with multiple offers. A larger deposit demonstrates financial stability, a serious intent, and a commitment to closing the purchase. Additionally, having your deposit bank draft presented with your offer further assures the seller that the funds are immediately available and that accepting your offer is a safe bet. Number 4, removing conditions and making a clean offer. In a bidding war, choosing to waive conditions like a status certificate review or a home inspection can make your offer more attractive to the seller. If the seller receives two offers for the same price, but one is conditional while the other doesn't have any conditions, the latter is far more attractive and is likely to win. The reason being, a conditional offer is contingent on certain requirements being met, which increases the chances of the offer falling through. A clean offer guarantees the deal being firm as soon as the seller accepts it. Submitting a clean offer does not mean that buyers need to skip their due diligence. For example, a status certificate can always be reviewed by the buyer's lawyer prior to the offer date, giving them the opportunity to have all the information and the green light from their lawyer should everything check out. The same applies to a home inspection. If you can get one done prior to submitting the offer, you can avoid dealing with any unforeseen repairs and have a detailed report on the condition of the property before you've moved in. A lot of the time, sellers have a pre-listing inspection report handy to eliminate the buyer's need to include it as a condition. If you do decide to forego the financing condition, your mortgage agent will need to sign off with their approval. Financing, in my opinion, is the most crucial, as if your offer is accepted and your financing falls through, you will lose your deposit. Number 5, offer your best price. Offer your best competitive price. The goal is not to overpay, but in a hot seller's market, there are almost no deals to be had. When a seller's agent sets a fixed offer date, the strategy is to generally price the property slightly below market value to set the stage for a multiple offer situation. This price is the list price and is lower than what the seller is actually expecting. Your agent will be able to advise you on an appropriate offer price based on recent sales in the immediate neighborhood and draw up a solid strategy to submit your best offer. When you find a home you love and are serious about making an offer, it's good to determine what that particular property is truly worth to you. Discuss your absolute maximum budget with your real estate agent so you know when to draw the line should your emotions get involved. While your first offer doesn't need to be at the top of your budget, having a top budget number in mind gives you room to improve on your offer should you need to. Number 6, understanding the offer process. Sometimes a listing agent will send all offers back for a second round. Other times, they may choose the top offer during the first round. There is a fine balance to be found when making your initial offer. Too high and you might overpay. Too low and you might be rejected. Finding that middle ground is where an experienced realtor comes in. Knowing the right amount to offer regardless of a first or second round. These are critical points to understand so you can prepare for offer night. Number 7, making a preemptive offer. If you're tired of losing out to other offers, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do to win. Ask your agent, inquire if the sellers are accepting preemptive offers. Preemptive offers, also called a bully offer, effectively change the rules of the game. It lets you skip the line and avoid all of the competition by submitting your offer before the set offer date. It involves presenting the seller with an offer that exceeds their expectations and gives you an edge in the negotiation process. Would need to be compelling enough for the seller to forego the offer date, look at competing offers from other buyers, and accept the preemptive offer right then and there. While the desire to win a bidding war may be strong, knowing your financial limits and priorities is key. Understanding when to walk away and move on to the next home is an equally solid strategy. I hope this video was valuable to you. Please like, share, and subscribe if you would like to continue watching and learning more about the real estate market. Thank you again for watching Property Ladder. See you next time.